Hi there. Don't turn your channels. This is Left Field. We're kind of winging it here tonight because guess what? Our host didn't show up. So I'm standing in. I'm Leo Terrence. And we're going to get a half hour out of this thing, folks. I guarantee it. Okay, I think we've got a real good show lined up for you. My first guest, and I'm quoting here, her name is Far Right Reverend Chastity Belt. And I want to welcome you to the show. Is this your first time on Left Field?
Yes, sir, it is.
And how do you like it so far?
It's been interesting.
Yeah, okay.
Sort of a period of purity and chastity, somewhere between Jane Wyman and Donna Reed, yes.
I see. Donna Reed, that was one of my favorite soaps.
She was always inspirational, especially with her makeup. She was the only woman I knew who had bigger eyebrows than Dick Butkus.
Yeah, exactly. And meaner, too, I heard, off the set.
Well.
Yeah. So how did you get involved in this organization?
Oh, yes. If it hadn't been for A. Leather, I think I would have married Jerry Falwell.
Yeah, he is a cute kind of guy.
Yeah, he's a, what can I say, I'm a chubby chaser.
Mm-hmm. So you say you worked at the last Republican convention here in Dallas?
Yes, I worked the streets, but not the way you think.
By the way, you are wearing a very lovely ensemble today.
Well, thank you. I got this at Needless Markup. I figured your show could use a touch of class.
We need
it certainly
something.
lacks something, I tell you.
It lacks color coordination and
yes,
everything else.
It's tasteless, tacky, and vile, but
that's what we're here for.
This is cable television,
Absolutely.
so we understand, yes.
By the way, I would like to remind our viewers that we do have a call-in show here, so if you'd like to make any comments or ask a question, the number is, Ralph, 651-8001. Thanks, Ralph.
Is that a religious deity you were talking to?
Yeah.
You call on the name of Ralph, and
yeah,
you seek, and it shall come to you. Hallelujah.
He works the board.
It's a miracle.
He's always there. He's somebody to count on. Go ahead and paint it. 2 coats if necessary.
Oh, 3. I like Tammy because she's the only woman I know who puts her makeup on a la Sherman Williams with the 3-inch roller.
Yeah, by the way, we've got one of these right
here. Yeah, I noticed that. In case I need a touch-up, I'll be waiting.
Just let me know. I'll reach back
no problem.
And slap you with it. Let me interrupt here, and let's try line 1 again. I hear... I don't know what that is, but I'm going to ignore it. Let's try line 1. Welcome to McDonald's. Can I take your order, please?
And my tax benefits are so great right now, I just have to keep promoting war as long as possible.
Yeah, it's very profitable, obviously. So, what are your plans for the future now, if there is a future?
Well...
How long do you think that it'll take before our first bomb is
Well, I figure at this point, the sooner the better, because, you know, we all want to go on to be raptured up, and...
That's one quick way to do it.
Yeah, that's one quick way to do it, and if you're going to go with a smile on your face.
I think we have a call. Welcome to Left Field. You're on the air.
Good morning.
Good morning.
I wanted to ask you, on a scale between 1 and 10, how distracting was that fire alarm?
Very. I would say probably 8 1/4.
I had figured. I had thought so. Hey, second question. I want Chastity to describe her sex life.
Okay, now we're getting into something very, very juicy.
Well, I don't know if I ought to discuss this without my husband here.
Okay, well, this has been a very informative segment for me, and I think for our viewers there. Thanks for being on. This is Far Right Reverend Chastity Belt, and we want to have you back on soon. Well, with me now is a guy, and I just kind of like to call him a guy because that's what he is. This is Tony Tone Deaf Toombs, and he's what I'd call your normal kind of blues guy. He plays blues. He's a musician. He's down on his luck. It looks like. What do you say, Tony? Down on your luck.
Down on luck.
Down on life.
Need money. Life sucks anytime, man.
Well, you blues guys, you got it rough. You're singing about.
But we're supposed to.
Yeah, you talk about the rough part of life, the downside, the dark side of life.
Yeah.
All the time. You sing about it.
Under white belly thing. Yeah.
Yeah. Now, how can you live like that?
Well, you got to make sure you're never straight for more than 3 or 4 hours at a time.
All right, one more. Wrap it up.
Well, my agent left me, made me work for free, put me here on that field to make a monkey out of me.
That was great. I'm getting very depressed though, and I'm gonna start break down crying here if you don't stop. But it was a fine job, and as soon as we're gonna go out with this, folks. We're gonna go out with this. Yeah, keep playing, and I'm just gonna fade out. Thanks for watching. We're gonna come back next week with hopefully a real live host. But this has been great for me. It's a good experience. I want to wish everybody a great week. Bye bye.